Harriet Beecher Stowe's classic novel Uncle Tom's Cabin was released in 1852, establishing both a narrative and face depicting the horrors and harsh conditions experienced by enslaved blacks. Her book touched millions and energized the global abolitionist and anti-slavery movement. She was born in Litchfield, Connecticut during 1811, the sixth of 13 children into a devoutly religious family. Two of her siblings died young. Her father, Lyman Beecher, was a Presbyterian minister. Her mother, Roxana Foote Beecher, his first wife, died when she was 5. Many of her siblings would later become acclaimed writers, educators, and ministers. Harriet was educated at her sister's Hartford Female Seminary, uncommon for women during the era. Her study focus concentrated on the classics, languages, and mathematics. At the age of 21, she moved to Cincinnati to join her father, now the president of the Lane Theological Seminary. She joined a prestigious literary salon. Cincinnati's Ohio River trade was booming during the 1830s, creating an influx of immigration into the region. Irish immigrants arrived to work on the state's canals and railroads, frequently clashed with blacks over competition for jobs. Southern bounty hunters were particularly vigilant hunting down escaped slaves. Her encounter with some of the black individuals who suffer from the violence contributed towards her abolitionist perspective and future writings. She met and married widower Reverend Calvin Ellis Stowe at the literary salon. They would have 7 children together, including twin daughters. The couple would move her family to Brunswick, Maine, where her husband taught at Bowdoin College. Stowe would claim to have shared a vision of a dying slave during a communion service at Brunswick's First Parish Church, inspiring her to write Uncle Tom's Cabin. During that same period in 1850, she lost her own 18-month-old son. Her grief inspired her empathy towards the downtrodden. She could remain silent no longer. She was 40 when the first installment of her novel was published in a newspaper in June 1851. It would be published as a book and sold an unprecedented 300,000 copies. An inexpensive version would follow, and the following year she would undertake a lecture tour of Britain. As sales soared, her public visibility became associated with the abolitionist movement. Her goal had been to educate individuals on the realistic horrors of slavery and inhumanity in the South. Her later 30 literary works failed to achieve a similar popularity. After the war, she relocated to Jacksonville, Florida with her husband. She lived next door to writer Mark Twain. Towards the end of her life, she reportedly suffered from Alzheimer's disease. With rapidly declining health, she would linger until the age of 85, dying on July 1, 1896.